This just in, and it's huge. House Oversight panel led by James Comer is going to investigate the funding behind the riots against ICE in Minnesota. This is huge. Comer announced today, along with Representative Pat Fallon and the House Oversight Republicans, that they are examining the funding sources that somehow got the money to these professional protesters in Minneapolis against ICE. Who made the signs? Who paid them? How'd they get there? Who flew them there? Who is behind it? Who funded them? These were organized protesters funded by somebody. Here's the problem. You can go protest all you want and wave your, $100 signs that somebody made. You can do that all day long. They were obstructing law enforcement. They were obstructing federal agents. Here's what the Oversight Committee said to Pam Bondi. They said, we want a complete debriefing on whatever you have because we're going to get to the bottom of this. They also want to find out what are the possible connections to the, $10 billion of fraud in Minneapolis to this obstruction of ICE agents, which caused such a calamity there. I tell you what, until Republicans grow a pair, until they get a spine, until Pam Bondi gets with the program and investigates who's giving the money to paid protesters to then impede and obstruct federal agents and law enforcement in the United States. This nonsense is going to go on. You know what? We're having massive rallies right now, right in front of the White House where I am in Washington, D.C. You know who they are? These are not paid protesters. This is organic Iranian Americans and Americans waving Iranian flags, waving American flags, waving Trump flags, saying thank you for freeing our people. Thank you for getting rid of this horrific government. These are rallies that are not organized. Nobody's paying these people. They come out and do it because it's organic. All the signs are homemade. They got the Trump flags, U.S. flags, Iranian flags. You look at what's going on with these paid mobs. This is rent-a-mob. Who's doing it? If we don't get to the bottom of this and have the gumption and the courage and the backbone to figure out who is doing this thing's never going to change. And when we get to the funding, then we're going to see who's really behind overthrowing the government. Because this color revolution in Minneapolis, this is way beyond ICE. This was a communist color revolution to overthrow a government. That's what this was. And they simply threw us out of there and we caved. And everybody knows that. You can spin it 7 ways to Wednesday. They got us out. So they do it once, they're going to do it again. Let's get to the bottom of the funding. Let's get some answers. Let's Pam Bondi, get off your butt. Let's get this done. Let's get Comer, get this done. I don't want to see you on Fox News. I don't want to see your Don Adams, get smart, camera in your shoe. I want to see action. Action, action, action. If you agree with me, share this with your friends. I'm sick and tired of the nonsense that goes on with this Comer Oversight Committee. Do something and do it now and do it fast. Share this with your friends. Follow me at JF Radio Show.